The WeighBridge-Wizard is my final year project. It's a software system for operating a weighbridge, which is a set of industrial scales for weighing vehicles. Operation of a weighbridge helps to monitor loading and billing of transported product, as well as enforcing weight regulations for safety. Whenever something's transported, it probably sits on a weighbridge at some point. I have a wide variety of experiences working in these types of environments, and it seems that a lot of software does not appropriately take into account usability. These industries have a very diverse selection of workers with different levels of education and computer literacy. It can be a challenge to staff a weighbridge if you have a very complicated system. One of my managers once said it would be great for his staffing if he could get mums in to operate the weighbridge to cover for lunch breaks, and it would work around their school runs. So this got me thinking. And so the aim was to create a proof of concept weighbridge system to improve on what is already out there, but with a focus on usability. I wanted to deliver a proper weighbridge operating system that cuts down as much of the work and training as I could to make something that anyone can intuitively use to do the job of the weighbridge operator. By making something with better usability and accessibility, I aim to make a product that benefits the users by making it faster to train them and less stressful to operate so as to retain the staff. Business owners would therefore spend less resources on hiring, replacing, and training staff. Also, it could make switching to agency workers a more realistic prospect. Managers would also be benefited as covering leave becomes easier. Why not train one of your drivers to step in? My WeighBridge software system contains multiple parts. We have a React web application for the user interface, an Express.js server for processing data communication between the client side and the database. We have a database that is a NoSQL Mongo database hosted in the cloud, and finally a second server running an AI program to assist bridge operators, which I'll show you later. How was it delivered? Well, development of the WeighBridge-Wizard followed the Agile software development lifecycle framework to create the system over several months. Sprints were used to deliver pre-planned work goals, and they were reviewed at the end to track the development of the project. I'm now going to demonstrate what I've got. So this is the landing page. You can see it's animated using the React Spring library. We also have an about page, and I'm going to sign in. There is a fully functioning accounts service. I'm going to use this pre-made one, but I could sign up if I chose to. The WeighBridge-Wizard's dashboard. I can select an action from the left. We're going to weigh in. The WeighBridge-Wizard's AI tool detects the reg plate. I can click it once to simply fill in the form. The software will only let me assign it to a job that is compatible with the truck type on the database. Truck is now on site, as you can see. I have the option to cancel it if something were to go wrong. Now I'm going to weigh it out manually by just merely typing it in. The software informs me when it exceeds the safety limit, in which case you would instruct the driver to go and tip off. There we go. I can view tickets, I can sort them. This is a feature that I discovered was required during the usability test. The accessibility settings using the dynamic theme. We've got a light mode, dark mode, good for night shifts. We've got a monochromatic mode, good for colorblind users. High contrast dark theme, those with visual impairments would benefit from this one. When adding a truck to the database, drop-down boxes help the user to input the details. Based on the weight, number, the axle, and the type of trailer, the server then knows which jobs are compatible with the truck. As a usability-focused project, it was evaluated with a usability study. 8 participants sat down to use the system in a simulated weighbridge environment and worked through tasks, whilst qualitative and quantitative data was collected on the usability. Here are some of the results indicating successes. The software performed well, high success rate, low errors, generally well accepted by users. Unfortunately, several minor bugs were found, maybe indicating the testing wasn't thorough enough, and the AI assistance was very unreliable, and therefore no usable data was collected on whether it could benefit the users or not. And finally, here's a word cloud made from the open question, what did you like and dislike?